Hey everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and play a quick game tournament in my garage on this video game. It's gonna be 9-player tournament. So if you've been following any of my videos, for the past week I've been talking about playing a house poker tournament on the 4th of July. I confirmed today that it's gonna be 10 people. So this is a 9-person tournament. We usually start off, it's $40 to play in, and then another 40 to rebuy and all that. And we start off with like 15,000 chips, and the blinds are 100, 200. So it takes a while for these blinds to go up. In this video game here, these blinds fly up. You're not playing that many hands, but it gives me really good practice on situation. It's situational poker. Like I'm big blind right here. This is just a call because I'm in the big blind. That's a hand that you don't want to play other than if you're in the big blind or possibly the small blind. The flop comes out, I'm not going to try to act like I got anything or try to do anything. This is not the time or the place with these. I'm sorry, this is not the hand to act like I got something. There's always a time and place, but this is not the hand. So, I don't really like this hand. So anyways, I got that 4th of July tournament that I'm going to be playing in. I'll let you guys know how I do and what happens if anybody sucked out on me. That's the only way I'm going to lose is if somebody sucks out. I'll know, like right here, I know to look out for the trips. If somebody re-raises me. If somebody re-raises me, I'm going to fold. So, I know I'm going to be ahead anytime I play because of that tail right there. And a lot. Look, damn, he flopped trips. And a lot of times, people they don't bluff. They got you. Professional player might be chasing. I don't want to say professional. Experienced player might chase a flush or open-ended straight with the and they hit on the flop with a pair. Something like that. But for the most part, people don't bluff. Only amateurs really bluff. It's not really bluffing too. A professional person knows where to act on what hands in what situation. And we'll talk about it when these situations come up. Somebody already got knocked out really quick. So, the reason why I'm making this quick video is because it's already 8 o'clock. I haven't made a video in 2 nights in a row. I didn't make one yesterday or today. Yesterday, I got really tired. It was really hot outside. I had to do a lot of walking at this job. It's a big old, it's not a big apartment complex, but it's an apartment complex out in the middle of Texas. So it's pretty hot during the day. And I'm the only guy working there too. And she's just got me working, doing a lot of stuff. And it's not that big of a deal, but I'm just tired, after doing it for 2 or 3 days. And so I didn't do a video yesterday. And today I didn't do a video. And I'll talk a little bit about myself until hands are able to come up to talk about. But today I didn't do a video because I went to Walmart and then I went to a pawn shop. And this is just a call for a big blind. I'm going to go ahead and play that. Normally that's just a hand that you'd want to play. If there's King 9 suited, you might want to play a few times, like if you had 5 people. And 5 people, if you're playing a 5-person table, King 9 suited is a good hand to play. Maybe even a 6-person. But if you're playing like 7 or above, you don't. It's not that good of a hand. But King 9 just offsuit's not that good at all. I'm not recommending playing that at all. I was just in the big line. So I go to pawn shops because I look for video games to buy. And I used to be, I still am a big person. I like to play video games. Obviously, I'm playing a video game right now. I can't get off of video games. The main video games that I continuously could play is Metal Gear Solid 5 and Resident Evil 5. And, of course, this video game, too. And Madden on my PS Vita. And really, if I really wanted to get into it, my NBA 2K, my career mode. Those are the games that I just can't stop buying. or not buying, playing. But I have a lot of video games. I have a lot. So like video games in my mind are like the stock market, like stock prices. Like I know when something is a good price. And so today I was looking at video games. I'm going to fold this hand. Today, well, first of all, ever since, 2020, there's, you can't find a good video game. This is a 9-person tournament. I'm going to play this hand, but if we're playing like a 100-person tournament, I don't think I would play this hand. But since it's so cheap and somebody already raised pre-flop, I'm not thinking anybody's going to re-raise. And I didn't hit. Fuck, man. So, they had video games for $10, and the news that I heard about PlayStation not making any more disc anymore, I was like, damn, $10, that's not a bad deal for certain games. And so I bought, Nathan Drake Collection. They were all on PS4. Far Cry Prime, where they're like hunting dinosaurs or whatever, prehistoric. Dark Side, PS3. But the one that I really bought that I knew was worth some money was Bloodborne, and it was sealed, brand new. I bought that one for $10, and the cheapest one that I could find is $90, and the average price is about $160, because this one is the blue original PlayStation copy, not the greatest hits. So when I saw that, I knew that was worth way more than $10. So I bought it, and I was right. So I got a lot of video games that I make calls like that, and I'm right. And I sell a lot of video games that happened. And the way I started selling video games is back in 2021, I quit my job. I was a driver for specimens. I would deliver them to the airport. I quit that job. They weren't paying me anything anymore to drive all day like that. And I was like, man, I got all this space. I mean, I got all this stuff. I need to make space. So I sold my video games. And I sold a lot of video games. And then I rebought a lot of video games, like Nintendo Switch. I got a lot of Nintendo Switch brand new stuff just that I haven't sold yet because it's not that valuable. Well, it's valuable, but it hasn't rose in price. So I sold a lot of stuff. A lot. But I still have a lot. Okay, look, this is the hand we're looking for. At least we're going to make $375. So what we're going to do is we're just going to raise it the double raise to $390. And we're going to hope that only Adam or Christy calls. We want one caller. This is like what a snake bite. You want a snake bite. This is when you snake bite somebody. Like I was sitting here talking the whole time, and now I was waiting, talking, and then now a snake bite. So this is the hand you want, any position. I'm not even pushing a button, and this controller is malfunctioning. Come on. Damn, some kind of fire went off. All the dogs got scared, came running over to me. I don't blame them. Everybody folded. All right, who cares? I got $375 out of it. Even just as good a hand. Let's do it again. Okay, I had one caller. See, and then you got two overs. You see, so Adam, it wouldn't really be smart for him to check unless he's got chase and flush or whatever. I mean, me personally, if I had ace 10, I would bet. I would bet at least almost half the pot. You got to find out when you're beat, and they're gonna re-raise you or they're gonna call. Okay, so look, with the two pair of hands, we did one ballsy thing and one, thing where kind of backfired. We wanted at least one caller, but it's all right. We were early in the hand with the pocket kings. You needed to be aggressive. Look, the game's being so nice to me right now. That's just so nice. Now, look, I want to talk about the situation because I'm first to act. And if I just raise $60, I'm going to get 3 people, maybe 4 people call. And I'm not going to be happy with that. Because now my pocket jacks could be beat by any ace, any king, any queen. And I got 4 people in the hand or 3 people in the hand. I don't want more than 2 people in the hand. I'd preferably want 1. But I'm playing the odds that more than likely 2 people aren't going to hit an over. They're not going to hit 2 overs. So what do you bet? $60? If something's worth $40, are you going to buy it? Are you going to put $60 in there? Are you going to say, "Oh, I'll give you 60"? The pot is $45. The pot is worth $45. It wants me to put 60. Or I could just call and hope that somebody raises and then I re-raise them. And now that I'm talking about it out loud, it doesn't make sense to put $60 into something that's worth only $45. So should I put 30? And if I get 5 callers and a flop doesn't go my way, just let it go? Or should I put $65 or $120 into a pot of $40? That's, the bad thing about being first in a situation like this. Now, let's say I had ace 10 suited. I would just call this. But you don't want to call that. You want to be isolated with one person. So, this is where you're gambling the most at. You can lose a lot of money or you can gain a lot. And that's why people don't like to play pocket aces either. Because, they don't know what to do. So this is a tough situation. Me, personally, I never want to lose with this hand anyway. I'd rather everybody fold. That's what I'd rather do. But when I talk about it out loud, it doesn't make sense to put $60. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hope somebody raises. Somebody raises me, and they're going to raise like 200 because the pot is almost 200. But, whatever you decide to do, just don't be mad if you throw these away after the flop. So look, somebody raised 120. That's exactly what we wanted. So now what we're going to do is we're going to raise the pot basically one time. This is the only time I recommend to match the pot pre-flop with your pocket pair. Now, 70% chance there's not going to be any overs. Not going to be a queen, king, or ace. At least a 60% chance. There we go. She could be chasing a flush, but I don't care. $500, give me the pot. Perfect. See, it worked out perfectly. Everything I hoped for. I just called. Somebody raised. I re-raised them. They call. We go heads up. Perfect. Nothing flops over. Perfect. She checks or whatever, I think. And then I raise. Perfect. It's done. You won $1,035, $500, whatever. However much money she gave you, doesn't matter. You won. You didn't lose with pocket jacks. That's how you play pocket jacks. In the middle of nowhere. Like you're first to act or second to act. You play pocket jacks. That's how to do it. That's not how you play pocket jacks if you're in the big blind or the small blind. There's different ways to play them. It could be the same way, but it all depends on what happens before that. Got it straight. So getting all those good hands, 4 of them in a row, whatever it was, that ain't going to happen that often. So I'm probably waiting for a dry spell. So now it's just heads up, me and that guy. I mean, I might as well. Oh, it's not heads up. 90. Okay, now it is heads up. Grant. It's heads up. That's why I called it. I just thought, hey, king. And I'm just going to check because he raised. And, he could have ace 5 or whatever. All right. He wouldn't have checked if he wouldn't have checked. He's got no cards. He needs that pot. Okay, good. I did all that based on it was heads up, and he had no chips. So if he would have hit, he needed to buy that pot right then and there. He couldn't fuck around and try to get more chips from you later. That would be a dumb thing to do. So I'm feeling good about this tournament. I feel good whenever I play in the house tournaments the whole time. I don't think they caught on that I've won, like, because I don't play with the same people. I play with like 20 people, and it's all different people for the most part. Like I don't play. They all know each other, but we don't all play all at the 20 people of us at the same time. Like they probably invited 15 of us, and 10 of us are going. Next time they're going to invite us to something, and not the same 10 people are going to go. It's going to be a different 10 people. Damn, nobody's gone yet? Let's go, man. I got to hurry up. The sun's going to go down. You won't be able to see the hands that I got. Like Jack 9, we'll play that if we were like down to 3 people or 4 people. But you don't want to play Jack 9 with, 6 cards. I mean, with 6 people at the table. Somebody had King Queen. I mean, if I'm just the only one, then now you want to kind of play it. And your big blind first to act. You can't ask for anything better. He should check this too. I'm going to check it. He's only got 300 chips. I'm not good. If he had a king, he should have checked it all the way down. Heads up, you checked it all the way down and take as much as you want. You could, or you could have the mentality like me, like just win and get out. Yeah, I think this video game taught me how to like really just go aggressive in poker, heads up, have good hands that you want to raise with no matter what. Like ace king, small blind or big blind with like 2 people in the hand. On the flop, you want to raise. You don't care what the flop looks like. You want to raise. Especially if it's suited and you got it suited, chasing a flush, like you raise, man. So, like there's certain hands in certain situations that you don't have a pair that you be aggressive with. All right, Adam's gone. So I think I won like 4 hands or 5 hands. And here's the 40th hand. Usually with the... So 40 times 2 is what, 80? I usually say like it's 2 minutes a hand. So you've been playing for 80 minutes. It's almost 2 hours. It's an hour and a half almost. And you have to have patience to sit there for like 4 or 5 hours, maybe longer, depending on how many people you're playing with. I have no money in these hands. I have no reason to call that. I know not everybody has an ace. Look, somebody re-raised anyway with nothing, with junk. He did it because he had a lot of chips. That's what you can learn. He's got 4,000 chips. He can re-raise somebody who doesn't have 1,000. Looks like it Looks like he could just bully us all around. And you know, he probably raised in a situational poker. Oh, whoa, whoa, man, that was tough lay down. Yeah, I figured somebody had a higher ace than me. You know, you can never guess somebody has pocket queens or pocket pair. You can never guess that, especially if they have little chips like that. You get a straight, open-ended straight or an ace, a 4, a 9, or a 4 or 9 or an ace. 25% chance. There you go. Ah. So I would have lost. American Airlines, flying high. You know, we only got 5 people. I don't want to chase off the small blind and the big blind. It's only going to be 3 of us that play them. Snake bite. You got a queen. Queen what? Queen 8. Lucky. Yeah, I got lucky. Okay. Since we're playing with 5 people, things are getting a little intense with the blinds because we don't have that many chips to begin with. I went ahead and raised. And now I have to... Oh, man. I don't want to do it, but I did. Come on. Give me a flush. Flush draw. Or straight. Alright. Got the flush draw. 50-50. It's 50-50. Give me a jack or a heart. I need a jack or a heart. Give me a jack or a heart. 25%. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Too bad. Too bad. I had more chips than you. Okay. Robert wants to get cute too. On my big line, heads up with Robert. Why not? I just won. I think I just won with that hand. Man, Robert's gonna act like he's got the ace. Of course. Bitch ass Robert. Man, these people, like, who does this? Who raises like this? You know, with 4 people playing, who does that? You know, when we're down to 4 people, we're all just trying to hang in there for the money in the tournament. I know this is a cash game, winner take all, but I'll raise now. And then I'm going to go all in if somebody re-raises. And I did that because I'm in the blind, not in the blind. I want those blinds. I have nothing. I have a good hand, but I want the blinds. So 8-4 on 8-4 out. Okay, what hand are we in? 56. I can't call that. Come on, Robert, call it. Ooh. I'm just gonna call. Hopefully, they won't raise. The worst flop in poker. Offsuit 2, queen 7. You need runner to make it straight. Everybody checked. I hate ace junk. Ace. I don't even like ace king. I just know what to do with it. Hey. All right, we're doing it. We're pushing. Do the push. Get out of here, Robbie. Bye, Robbie. Come on. Yes! Fucking A! Fucking A! Fuck yeah. You know how many times I've lost? You know how many times one time I had like ace king and somebody had king 2 and they fucking hit it too. I was like, you bastard. I wanted to kill this son of a bitch. Alright, she's going home. That happened to me a lot of times, man. And the 4% chance, you 4% that they hit their undercard and fucking hits in real life. Twice. I know that's happened to me twice. Well, I lost, hundreds. Because I played hundreds in a tournament. I mean, this asshole kept going all in, and I was like, all right, I'll catch his ass going all in. And sure enough, he went all in on it. And I was like, yeah, I call, and I flip over my ace king. Because he showed every time. He didn't have shit every single time. And he kept winning. Like, he would win. He wouldn't get knocked out. I mean, he would have a lot of chips and go all in and then have more chips than somebody else. And then he would have a little bit of chips, go all in, and then get chips, And I was like, God damn. And then I had ace king, and that motherfucker, he had king 2. And I was like, you fuck. See, now this is the time where you want to bet more than the pot to get it. This is the time. This is the time. Final tournament table, down to 3 people. You got the most chips. You want to strong arm people. This is the time to do it. So, you want to make it. You don't care what the pot is. You just want the game to end. You don't care. You got a lot of chips. It doesn't matter. Like, it's 300. If I wanted to, bet 900. Like, everybody get out of here. I want that 300. Like, that's when you bet more than what the pot is worth. Not in the middle of a tournament, not, whatever. Right now. This is cutthroat. We're cutthroating each other right now. We're all in all the time. Look, this guy's a professional. Michael. He thinks he's a professional. He's not a professional. He's shitting himself. Look, he'll go all in. He's a punk. He went all in right now. Oh, man. Ah, fuck him. Fuck him. You see? Come on. It's alright. I had more chips than him anyway. What, I need a 7 or a jack? Whatever. It's getting dark. I'm gonna have to play it. Gonna have to do it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. So I got 2 overs on him. Already know what's gonna happen. This shit happens all the time, man. And then when I play in real life, I'm not gonna lose. Okay, good. Finally. Alright, I got it. This guy could go home. You go home now. See, now I'm betting he doesn't have anything better than a king. That's what I'm betting. That's why I raise. King 8, that's a junk hand. Okay? See, he wants to raise on me. I don't want to do that. we're just gonna go back and forth. You know, like we're punching each other right in the nuts every time. All right, we're like nut punch. Oh, like the slapping. Have you seen that slapping contest where people slap each other like as hard as they can? See now, see he could check that jack. That'd be smart of him to do, and then re-raise me right now. But I hit the 6. You bet. You know, you can't be afraid of hitting anything when you are heads up. Heads up, you gotta punch. You gotta be it. You gotta punch and be aggressive. Strategical. This is like playing. This is like playing. This is like boxing mentally. None of us are gonna do anything stupid right now. See, he didn't do anything stupid. He wasn't gonna fall for that. There were 3 overs and he hit the 8. He wasn't gonna be like, oh, he didn't hit. So he played good, and now he's that asshole. Oh, what an asshole! Just wait until I flop a straight. You know he'll fucking fold on the river. I didn't hit shit, man. I need a 10 or a 5. Oh, what a bitch. What a bitch. How you gonna bet like that and then check? See, so I didn't want to give it away that I got it. Boom. That's how you do it. You hit this 2 pair. You see, that's how you do it. Right there. Boom. Right there. That's how you do it. Raise with junk. You see, you ever see me raise with 9-2? No. But I'm in the position to. I got more chips. I just got that 5-9-3. Oh, he's a bastard. You know he's got like 6-4. He'll show. Like a bitch. Alright. Let's see what he does. Man, this game's almost over. Let's go. Oh man, he went all in. 2,000. I gotta call it. The sun's going down. It's hard to see. I got him covered. I raised. He re-raised me. He's probably got junk. King 2. All right. It's probably 60-40. Let's do it. 60-40. Come on, come on, come on. All right, he won with the high card, but that's okay. He went all in with the king. So I'm going to re-raise him with my ace. And then bet he didn't hit. I'm going to bet it's going to be high card again. That's what I'm betting on. High card again. Let's do it again, man. I'm mad. I still got more chips than him. I'm betting I'm going to have high card every time. That's what I'm betting on right now. I'm not betting I got high card this time. So I hit my 2. It's dangerous to check right now. Like if you hit something, you gotta bet. That's what makes it so obvious that he doesn't have anything. Like this is not the time to check. But he has to. He doesn't have the chips. He doesn't have the chips to bluff and push me around. So you know he's got to check, and that's a good thing. That's good. He's probably got me beat. Yeah, he had an ace. Fucking ace, man. He's raising me. All right, we're doing it. This is it. This is it, guys. This is it. Ah, he punked out. All right, we're doing it again. This is it. I'm punching him. I'm punching him in the corner. Just punching him. He folded pre-flop. Look, another punch. He's got to call. What's he doing? He's got to call one. He's got to call one. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, everybody. Cheer me on. 60-40. I hit my 9, but he's got an open-ended. A jack or a 7. Boom. Hit that boat. All right. All right. The rookie has won. Okay, so thank you everybody for watching. Everything went perfectly as planned, like the way it should go. That's how you play. You know what? Anybody, I don't even know if anybody re-raised me, but if they did, I folded. And if I called, I had them out chipped. So, you know, that's how you call somebody's re-raise. And if that's the secret to poker, you know the position, you know the hands, you know the situation, and then don't call somebody's re-raise. They're not re-raising just a bluff. And if they are, they're doing it at just bullshit out in the middle of nowhere. They got like 5 people in the hand. They're not doing that shit heads up. So that's how you guys play poker, especially if it's at a house game, it's a tournament house game, or, you know, there's different ways to play when you're playing a cash game. But this, I was referring to everything right here is a tournament house game. So everybody, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. That was fun. Take care.